Hello everyone, I'm Aveline. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. I basically just did like 3 minutes of the voiceover and, well, we'll get into that. So I had to redo it. So hi, how are you? I hope you're doing great. I am fine. So I don't want to complain because I ordered a new PC on Monday. It arrived Thursday. I've been a little bit inactive on here because of that, because I've been spending basically the past 2.5 days setting up my new computer. It takes a lot of time to reinstall everything and move all files from one computer to another. It's the first time since starting YouTube as well that I'm changing computers, so it's basically surprised me how many files I have, but also all my actions. If you know Photoshop, you can have actions so you don't have to over and over do the same kind of edits in your on your pictures. You can just click on a button and it'll kind of do the same action for each picture. I don't know if it makes sense if you don't know Photoshop. But also I have a lot of presets for my video editing program as well, so I've been trying to figure out how I can move everything. It's not really gone very well, but I've been trying to do that for the past 2.5 days, and also Reshade is not working, which is why my game looks a little bit different. My point is, it's gonna take a little bit of time for everything to look normal, but I hope you guys are okay with it. This apartment was basically a bit like a test for me to see how smoothly the game was running, and also to reload everything because I did have to reinstall literally every pack and kit that we have. It only took 5 minutes to reinstall them, but not everything's loaded in the game, like it's all yellow. So, I mean, it's loaded, but it's all yellow still. So I don't know where the things are in the catalog and stuff. It'll be fine. But also, like I said, Reshade is not working, so my game just looks a little bit different these days. I'm using another preset than the one that I'm usually using, and that is because the one that I usually use, which is by Kindle Spice, is called Dev. It's not working for me for some reason. Everything looks very, very dark when I used it. And then since changing the preset a couple of times, Reshade now crashes whenever I make any changes. So I'm stuck on this one for now, but I'm fine. Everything is fine. So I do appreciate, I'm very grateful to have a new computer to work on though, because editing is so much better and so is rendering. Usually, if you make videos, you'd know what this means, but usually if I had to render a 30-minute video, it would take like 45 minutes. Now it takes like 6 minutes. So I'm very, very grateful that it's gonna save me a lot of time and frustration while editing as well. But oh my gosh, I did not realize how many files I had on my other computer that I needed to move over, and moving files between desktops, there we go, is not as easy as it is to move files from a laptop to a desktop. This is only my second ever desktop, my own at least. My parents used to have one each because they didn't live together. Still don't. They don't live together. But I've never had to move files from a desktop to another desktop, and I basically came up with a solution yesterday that I would, since I have 2 monitors, I have 2 keyboards and 2 mice, yeah, I decided to turn both of them on at the same time and just transfer via an external hard drive. It's been a lot, but that's where I've been for the past couple of days. That's why there's been no uploads, because I've just been setting up my PC, so now we can actually properly work, because I can't really do any work without a computer. And hopefully this means I can also get back to streaming at least once I get everything settled and stuff. Because I was having a lot of audio issues on the other one that were just kind of getting in the way of streaming, to be honest. My audio would cut out like once a minute, which is not optimal when you're streaming, so that means including my microphone. So I didn't really feel like I could stream with that because it would be super frustrating for me, but also for you guys. And it just kept happening and happening whenever I was working throughout the day. And then, of course, I would be streaming in the evening and I'd be like, it's just not working. So hopefully we can get back to that as well once I have everything set up and stuff. I'm still not really completely there yet. I still need to get Reshade to work with me. So, but I think that's actually the last thing. But it's such an annoying thing as well. If any of you have come across this issue with Reshade where I don't know, it was working fine for a second, right? I'll talk about the apartment in a bit, by the way. I just need this out. So it was working fine after I installed it first, and then I could swap between the presets, I could change them if I wanted to, and then suddenly it just started crashing whenever I changed my preset. Now I can't even change it to performance mode. I don't know what's going on. Whenever I do anything, like any change in the settings or to anything with Reshade, the whole game crashes. Have any of you come across that issue and know a fix to it? I have version 391. Yes, 3.9.1. That's the version that I use. So if you can help me, that'd be much appreciated. I also asked over on Twitter, which I'll go through that advice I got over there after I'm finished with this video, but I don't know, it's so frustrating because I really don't like the OG lighting in The Sims. I don't like it. It looks kind of deadish to me. It's very gray. So I need there to be a little bit of life, you know. I need my Reshade to work. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be a happy camper. So any advice would be very much appreciated, but I think that's basically what I wanted to say about where I've been this week and what's going on with my computer, which is lovely, by the way. The computer is very lovely. It's very RGB, which is a little bit much, but it's like a party in here all the time. I don't know how I feel about that vibe, but maybe I'll get used to it. There's a lot of lighting going on in here. I didn't really have a lot of cases to choose between, so the one that I went with was like super RGB. There's a lot of light coming from my computer, but anyway, other than that, it's good. I love how smooth everything is running. So yeah. But as for this apartment, it was basically, we're almost done with the, I think we have like 3 minutes left of the video, but it was basically to like test out how smoothly the game was running and test out the Reshade preset that I'm basically stuck with. Not saying that there's anything wrong with this one. I think it's made by Simimi on Tumblr, by the way. If any of you know them, you can find this Reshade preset over on their, I think they're on Tumblr, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, if I'm not, then I suck, but I'm pretty sure they're on Tumblr. I'll try to remember to link it in the, or at least write their name in the description box down below. But yeah, just kind of trying to test out both the Reshade, but also like, have I set the right recording settings and stuff, which I don't think I have, because I'm pretty sure this video is going to turn out just a little bit blurry, which I don't like. So we're just testing out some things here still, but that's just how it's going to be for a little bit, because I didn't actually write down. Oh yeah, another thing, I couldn't transfer my OBS settings either, so it's just, yeah, I had to figure them out, and they might not look as nice as they did before, so I don't really know how this video is going to turn out. We'll see, but it's like a test apartment, so it's gonna be the same situation tomorrow. Although if there is like a specific theme that you'd like to see for an apartment for tomorrow, let me know. It's just easier for me to like play around a little bit with apartments and do something quicker so that I can edit it and figure out those settings. And then next week, I promise we're gonna do some houses as well, because, you know, I need to test out like how smooth is it gonna be when I record on an actual like buildable lot, not just an apartment. But for now, while I'm figuring out the settings and everything, I think it's a little bit easier to do with apartments because they're just faster to do. But if there's a theme you'd like to see, definitely let me know. I decided to go for Teen's First Apartment for this one, so I think I've done the same theme in this apartment once before, a while ago. Otherwise, maybe it's twice. I don't remember anymore, but it's just a nice little theme to do. Also because this is the smallest apartment in Myshuno, I think. Maybe you can compare it to Pinnasass's apartment, but this one, I don't know, it feels smaller for some reason. I can't really put two, I mean, it might be because of the windows, to be honest, but I can't really see how I could fit into a bedroom, or maybe I can. But they'd be two very, very small bedrooms, whereas in Pinnasass's apartment, you definitely can fit in 2 bedrooms. Maybe you can in this one, but I think the windows would be in the way a little bit. And because of that, I see this apartment as being the smallest one, which is why I think it's perfect for this sort of like first apartment experience. So I've done that a couple of times in this one. But this time I just wanted to have a little bit of fun with the color scheme as well. Not necessarily make everything super matchy or anything. I just wanted it to be very playful and bright and just like happy, basically. So we ended up going for some not necessarily full-on pastels, but some like lighter colors and stuff. But we're pretty much done with the apartment now. It's a very short one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you do like the apartment, you can download it off the gallery. My ID is AvelineYT, and you can also find it under the hashtag Aveline or AvelineYT. And as always, trip outs can be found over on my Patreon, which will be linked to in the description box down below. And if you like books, if you like reading, definitely check out my booktube, which will be linked to in the pinned comment. And that is all I got for you guys today, so I hope you all enjoyed this little test video. Feel free to like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you did, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!
Where it's always shining like the snow. Listen to your heartbeat, don't you know?